This is a step-by-step guide on how to remove your steering wheel on the Mitsubishi Pajero. Personally, I removed the steering wheel in order to install plug-and-play paddle shifters into my car. And these are the tools required. First things first, safety gloves and goggles. Make sure that you wear them at all times when you're installing and removing the airbag and steering wheel. Goggles, as you're dealing with the airbag, and it can explode and cause a lot of harm and injury. Then you want a long telescopic ratchet wrench with size 17 bolt remover. Make sure it's a long one. And then you want the Torx T30 type of screwdriver, as you can see in the image here, to remove the airbag, and then a regular pair of screwdrivers. You will also need 10 spanner to disconnect the battery terminals. Safety point of view, you need to disconnect your negative and positive and leave them disconnected for at least 15 to 20 minutes before you open up the airbag and the steering wheel on the car. So let's go ahead and remove these. Now that we've removed the negative, keep it on the side. We'll have to do the same for the positive. I just loosened it earlier. And then same thing, just make it loose. My car is a bit hot, so I'm struggling to touch it. And again, remove it and leave it onto the side. All right? Very important that you disconnect them and leave your car for at least 20 minutes. Before we get started, I cannot stress this enough, that you have to take your safety precautions. Make sure that you're wearing your safety gloves and goggles. You're dealing with the airbag. Sure that your steering wheel is centered, perfectly centered, before taking it off. Because if you don't have your tires and steering wheel perfectly centered and you put your steering wheel back, you might lose your alignment. So what we're going to do right now is remove the steering wheel. There are two things that we also need to do. There's a screw right here, and there's a screw right here. Okay, this one. You will need the Torx T30 screwdriver. Just get a long one so that it reaches all the way to the screw inside the airbag. These are the two screws that do hold the airbag in place. As you can see in the video, I've actually moved my steering wheel slightly to the right. I only had to do that because I actually have paddle shifters in my car, but I'm doing this as a demonstration video to see how it's done. So I moved it slightly to the right, and I'm screwing the screws on both right and left side that do hold on the airbag in its place. Once it's done, then bring back the steering wheel back to center position. And then you reach out to the bottom of the steering wheel. You will see a small plastic cover which you can pull with your fingers. Try to take that out, as that gives you access to two plugs that we need to remove. These plugs are for the airbag and horn. As you can see, the yellow connector is for the airbag and the black connector is for the horn. To remove the black connector for the horn, you just simply pull it out. However, the yellow connector is a bit different. There's a clip that you have to push in, and I'll show you a different view now on how to get the yellow connector for the airbag out. So first, you have to maintain safe distance away from the steering wheel, and then you start to pull gently on the airbag from the bottom on the top, and it will jump out of its place and you'll have it disconnected. The way I'm doing it this way is to show you how the clips work from a different view. However, what I recommend is you actually remove them from the bottom. The black connector, as you can see here, is for the horn, and the yellow one is for the airbag. The black connector, all you do is just simply pull it, move it to the side, and it comes out. It has no clip, it's just a matter of pulling it. The yellow connector works in a different way. It has a mechanism where you need to push that mechanism down, but before you take it out, always maintain a good distance, move away from the seat, don't be close to the airbag, so just in case it pops out. This is how to remove the yellow connector. You simply push the clip down, as you can see in the video here, and it will come out. It's a little bit tricky, but once you see how it works, it will make a lot of sense. Just repeating it for you to see how the yellow connector on the airbag works. Hard part's out, so the airbag is out. Make sure that you put it somewhere safe.
Right? And like we said, you have to take really good care with the airbag so that it doesn't blow up in your face by mistake. Alright, now next, what we have to do is we have to remove this nut right here. You have to make sure that your steering wheel is actually exactly in the middle position. To remove this nut right here, what you need is a size 17 from this. Size 17. Put it in. It might be hard to actually remove, so it will require a bit of effort. Require you to push slightly. If the screw doesn't come out easily, what I suggest that you do is get a long pipe, alright, plug it in, and then with the power of the longer pipe you can just push it down and it will come out. Just remove this bolt. After you loosen it, just get it removed. Now, a really important thing that you need to do is you have to make sure that when you remove the steering wheel, it's actually straight, like straight as possible. So one of the things you can do is you can actually mark it, or make sure that it is as aligned as it can. You can mark this and this to align them together. For the first time removing the steering wheel, pulling it like this will not work. So you're gonna have to hit it from different places, and your steering wheel will come out. You give it a few hits and it will nicely come out. Now your steering wheel will also get stuck to this one, so we have to remove the connector for the clock spring.
You'll simply have to just press on the clip and the connector will come out. So congratulations, at this point you would have now removed your steering wheel. Like I said earlier, I personally removed the steering wheel in order to install these plug and play pedal shifters into my car and to give it additional functionality, especially when I'm driving off-road. The rest of this video is to now show you how to reinstall the steering wheel back on.
Okay, so next what you do is you take this wire out. There's a wire right here that goes into the clock spring, so it clicks into the clock spring at the bottom. Clip it into the clock spring. Okay, center the clock spring to the middle, and then ensure you're putting the steering back exactly how you removed it. So the clock spring needs to go into the center as it should be, and ensure that you insert the steering wheel the same way you removed it. And then you get the big nut, put it right through here. Make sure that you tighten it, and now it's pretty tight. So then you put your airbag back on, and then you push, okay? And you hear it clip, so now it's in its place. All right, and then we look all the way to the bottom, right here. I'm actually going to turn the steering wheel to make this easier to see. So then we take this plug right here for the horn. You plug it in into the black part. It's nice and secure in, and then you take the airbag connector and put the airbag connector in. It should clip nicely, and the horn, and then you push and tuck all the wires in. And what you do is you insert the cover, you clip it back in. Take this screwdriver that I showed you earlier and you go ahead and insert the screws.
And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please do subscribe and be very careful when you open up the airbag, as it's really dangerous. And if you've got any comments, please leave them in the comment section below.